Okay, here's the little program. This is how it boots up. When it first comes up, it has a default configuration, half an inch of traverse, 100 layers, total 10,000 turns. And this is just a representation. This is supposed to be the magnet, and these are the winds as they build up away from the magnet. So 10,000 winds is about not quite 0.15 or 150 thousandths of depth of wind. So the first thing you normally do if you're going to play around with this is you click on this and you come down here and you say, all right, let me start out with 20 layers. So here's a little, what 20 layers looks like. It's about 3,000, not 30 thousandths deep. And then you can also right click down here and add a section. So I've added another section. It just copies the one above. So now I have two identical sections, 20 layers of 100 turns each. It's kind of pointless, so let's come down here and change the turns per layer on this one to 33. You know, loosey-goosey. Then that changes. You can see up here, this is a little lighter, indicating the darkness is the denser the wind. 100 turns a layer is darker, 30 turns a layer is lighter. You can also, let's do this. Let me reset this. Let me add add another section. First of all, let's do 50. And then add a section. So now I have two sections of 50-50. And you can see this little mark. You can actually grab this and change the split. This is like for taps for the most part. So if I say tap this section, this got a 1 here, meaning it's tapped. And there's a little T mark indicating this is a tap. If you don't want to tap it, you just put a 0 in there. Turn it off. You can also save the winds, save these definitions so you can repeat them easily later. So let's just take this one and save it. We'll call it demo 2. Oops. Gotta pick a folder, sorry. Now I'm gonna save it. Now I've got some other ones I defined, so I'm going to load some of those up just to kind of show you what they look like. Here's, I call this one death metal for some dumb reason. So there's death metal. That's a bunch of little layers with varying winds per layer. 30 in the middle, really light in here, 100 at the extremities. And if you want to know what this does, I'll come down here, and because I ran this in the terminal mode, if I just hit send, it actually just sends the program off to the screen. I have to give this thing a flag to tell it to actually send these commands to the PMAC. So for now, this is like the demo mode. So here's the wind, here's the definition of the wind right here. And then when I click send to PMAC, it actually sent it to the screen, and this is the program that it would have sent to the PMAC, telling it to do all these different layers and wind the pickup. Okay, so let's reset this, and I'll scroll it back up so it comes back to normal. And that's kind of how it works. I hope you enjoyed it.